Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope you are doing well and staying warm. It is freezing in Kentucky. I am over the snow, so I don't know where you are in the world, but drop a comment down below. Let me know where you're watching from and what the temperature and weather is like, because I'm just over it at this point. So I wanted to give a quick update because guess what? This week is my 2-year GLP-1 Journey anniversary. I've been on such a wild ride over these last 2 years, and it's amazing to me how far I've come and how much I've learned in the process. So I just wanted to take a few minutes with you guys and say, hey, I am getting ready to go in for a neck epidural in my cervical spine area there. Not fun. So thought I would talk to you guys while I was able to and felt like it. I weighed in last week and I weighed in at 241 and change. I forget what it is because I'm on the phone and it is saved on my phone, but 241 and change. So I dropped, I think it was like 1.6 pounds, which means I have lost over 88 pounds now in my GLP-1 journey over 2 years. And when I divided that out between 24 months, it averaged out to, I think, like 3.6 something a month, which is really good, all things considered, because there were several months that I was on a plateau or I bounced around between, 1 to 3 pounds. So I will take that. And there were even times that I gained. So looking at that average was pretty insightful for me. And I really encourage those folks that think that they're not losing at the pace that they need to, or that they have in their mind, to take an average of what you've currently lost and divide that out between the weeks that you've been on this and see what you find, because a lot of times people are pleasantly surprised. A lot of folks, myself included, have always looked at the overall picture that is so far away from what we need, right? And we have so far to go that it really looks impossible when we've lost 20 pounds in 5 months. 20 pounds in 5 months is killer. But it's really hard to focus on that and see it from a different lens, because we want weight loss to be fast. And like I've talked about before, it's that instant gratification that we have now in society, where everything is at our fingertips and we can get anything and everything we want pretty quickly. We expect weight loss to be the same, but it's not. It is a long journey. And honestly, the slower the weight loss is, I feel personally that it is better, because you learn as you go. It's also more sustainable, as we've talked about before, but it helps you get in touch with yourself and start realizing and picking up those moments where you're making those good choices on autopilot, or you are not eating as much as you thought you did and you're having those aha moments on other things, or you're getting those non-scale victories. There's a lot of things that go in to this weight loss journey. So 88 pounds down. That is fantastic. And now that I am 241 and change, I have officially lost more weight than I had on bariatric surgery. I'm sorry, not that I've lost that weight. Scratch that, take that out. I am lower at my current weight than I was when I had bariatric surgery and lost weight. So when I had bariatric surgery, I was 403 pounds and I got down to 242. Now I'm 241. So I am totally happy with that. I am still going. I'm not stopping. I still have some ways to go, and I try not to look at the bigger picture right now. Ideally, I would love to get to 200. 180 would be great. I'm not going to stress out about it because I know things will come as they should. and I need to be patient. And that is hard in our world, to be patient, especially when you get really excited. You see that weight loss on the scale and you're just like, you want it to keep going every week. And sometimes it doesn't. So with that being said, I am taking notes from Oprah's book that I've been reading, Oprah's book Enough. There are a lot of things that are said that have really resonated with me, and I want to call out. So I will make a session probably about that next week. Also, I see the word diet being flung around a lot, and I just want to take a second to address that. So another YouTube creator, I really enjoy her content, made a post in her community YouTube about, how do you prevent mental burnout from being on a diet. I hate that word, guys. I hate it. I wish we could erase it from our vocabulary, and to me, I have. I'm not on a diet. I'm in a lifestyle. This is a lifestyle journey. I am on a lifestyle change. So it helps, I feel like, to throw out the word diet in our vocabulary, because we're not on a diet. Diet to me means temporary. It also is triggering for me because I've been on so many diets in the past, and those diets have failed. This has not failed. This is not a diet. This is a lifestyle. So hopefully that makes sense. So if you are using the word diet, I really encourage you to take that out of your vocabulary and say, I'm on a lifestyle journey, or it's just a new lifestyle for me. Because it is a lifestyle for you. It is long lasting, and you're going to kill it. So try that if you are using the word diet. I think diet culture has just, burned so many of us in the past, right? And it is triggering. So that word to me has been triggering. I'm curious if you have a word that triggers you with this weight loss journey. I also don't like I've said before in my previous videos, I don't like the word treat. Oh, well, you've lost weight this week. Give yourself a treat. We're not dogs. We do not need to be rewarded for this. A reward for me and for you should be the weight loss on the scale, and it should be your non-scale victories. So think long and hard about that if you are using the word treat, or if you are treating yourself to something. I feel like a lot of people reward themselves with food. Oh, well, you've done really great this week. You can have an ice cream. You could. It's not going to hurt. But why do you give yourself a treat for getting healthy? Why do you need a treat? Is it motivation? Is it something that makes you feel good? Is it the fact that it's a reward for you? So I think looking at that and doing a little bit of a deep dive could help as well. If you are looking to reward yourself for something, make a list. Like when you've lost 10 pounds, you're going to buy a new ebook that you've been looking to get, or you're going to buy that Starbucks drink, or whatever kind of drink that you've been looking at. You're going to I was getting ready to say treat as well, because we've been used to that word. You're going to reward yourself by going and getting a manicure or a pedicure, or 30 pounds, 40 pounds down. You're going to reward by going and getting a spa treatment. It's taking care of ourselves. It is self-care. It's not a treat. So think of it as self-care. What self-care can you give yourself for your journey? And try changing your words around and see if that helps you a little bit, because some people get very frustrated. I've only lost 5 pounds this month, and and I'm doing everything, and I went and had a full meal and all this, and don't have a full meal, because that's not being sensible on a GLP-1. I can't even eat a full taco, guys. I have a shrimp taco. If we go out to a Mexican restaurant, I used to get like the shrimp fajita grande kind of stuff, you know, the big, what is it, quesadilla thing that's like this big. It's got the cheese and the onions and bell peppers and shrimp in it, and I'm a shrimp girl, or steak, and I used to be able to eat that, and chips and dip. I do really good to eat about 3/4 of a soft taco with shrimp, and I just have them put lettuce, tomato, and some cheese in it. I've gone so far, and looking now at the portion sizes that I eat now versus even when I started is really different. And even before I started this journey, I look at those portions and I'm like, oh my gosh, how in the world did I ever eat that? I just don't even know how. And that's been really enlightening to me, because I'm like, oh my gosh, see how far I've come with that. I am making so many better choices. If I want ice cream, I can go get an ice cream if I want. Do I usually want it? No. But I could get Italian ice, I could get frozen yogurt, I could get a smaller portion of ice cream. I could do all kinds of different things where I can still have what I want, but it's not the same size it used to be. And I don't need it to be, because after, you know, several bites now, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I don't want any more. So I kind of encourage you to take a look at that and see if you are noticing any of those changes. Have you recognized any of those in yourself, or are you just kind of like tunnel vision, straight weight loss focused, and that's about it? So I'm going to go ahead and end this. I'm going to go in, get these injections in my neck. Not looking forward to it, but you know, it is what it is. I wanted just to share with you guys my 2-year anniversary. I will talk more about things I've learned in these last 2 years in the next video, but I do have to end for now. So I hope everyone has a great week. Don't forget to take care of yourself. You are worth it and you deserve it. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day, everybody.